Okay, this might be live. I gotta check my channel here. My son is screaming at the top of his lungs out this door. Sorry about that. Let's see. Go to my channel, make sure this is all working. Should be live chat. Let's see, videos. Here's spontaneous live chat live. Channel here. Okay. My son is screaming at the top of his lungs. Looks like it's working. Sorry about that. Turn the volume down. Okay, so this is just a spontaneous chat. Oh, just a second. Here's Sharky for a second. I'm doing a live stream.
Live stream, okay.
Yeah, so keep it down. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to go to my YouTube page because I want to see on my computer here, because I want to see if this is working, if I'm getting you guys there, and see what your comments are, if you're making any comments. Let's see, YouTube, my channel. Yeah, I might have to start this all over again if it doesn't work out. I see there's 4 people watching. Okay, now what I have to do is I have to go to my. Now there is a slight delay. I'll warn you there too. On my computer here. Let me just see how long the delay is. I'm going to clap my hands and I'm going to tell you when it actually comes on the screen. Okay, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. And hey, everyone who's out there. You should be able to add chatty stuff. Let's see. I'm not seeing it though. Sorry about that. This is just I'm kind of doing this like an experiment. Okay, I see chats. Chats are there. I'm gonna put something in the chat there and just say hi. Hi, it's Dean. So basically, do you guys have any anything you want to chat? Oh, evening from Scotland. Hey, all right. How are things in Scotland right now? I guess it's what is it? Middle of the night there. That's Bobby Boy 2205. How are you doing? So yeah, this is just a spontaneous chat. Probably won't be too long. I'm doing this because I haven't done any live chats in ages. And I don't want to get away from doing that. I thought it was kind of fun when I was doing it maybe once a month before, you know, and the easier it gets for me, the more often I'm going to do this. And, you know, it's just a little fun time to chat, share what's on your mind. This channel, of course, is mostly progressive rock. And but I have done some acoustic fingerstyle guitar, which is a really interesting genre, instrumental genre mostly. I think it's 99% you could say it was instrumental fingerstyle guitar as a genre, and something that I was into years ago. So progressive rock, that post-rock, progressive fingerstyle guitar. One thing, because I've had not as much time to put into the channel, I'm going to be 12:35 a.m. Hey, Bobby Boy? Okay. Oh, it's Robert. Hey, Robert. Okay. So, Robert, in Scotland. I've never been to Scotland. Never been to England, actually. I'd love to visit the island there and the UK. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so do you watch the channels for the gear reviews, for the guitar lessons, for the music reacts, or what else do I do? Let me know. Just type in there. What do you usually go to my channel for? There's going to be some new ideas I'm fleshing out right now. I'm going to have I've done a couple of interviews with young progressive rock bands, one in Australia, and another band that was a Rush cover band, and they ended up doing lots of originals as well. So still progressive rock themed interviews. I've got some plans to do sort of a double live stream. So you're going to have a split screen. I'll be in one half. We're going to have somebody else, a guest, in the other half, and we're going to just kind of shoot the breeze about progressive rock, and maybe it's going to have a theme. I think we'll have these video meetings with themes to them, you know. So mostly to the reactions. Oh, okay, Robert, that's great. Great. And have you found any new bands through this channel that you didn't know about before I reacted to, or did you just join it to sort of watch me react to bands and music that you're already familiar with and you just wanted to see me react to? So according to this, we got 5 people watching. Don't be shy. I'm just going to give myself a thumbs up here. I always do that. Because why not? Start the thumb up trend. Oh, there's another thumb up. Yeah, give it a thumbs up. That'd be cool. So I'm here in Victoria, BC, the capital of British Columbia, the province, which is on, of course, the most westerly coast of Canada. And right here, we don't get too much winter. It's pretty much Canada's Florida, if there is such a thing in Canada. It's not really that warm, but it's pretty warm compared to Toronto or Ottawa. They're in the deep freeze down there when our flowers are growing. So, oh, you watched my Ghost reaction for Zombie Queen. Cool. All right. Yeah, Ghost is great. Let me think. No, I didn't buy the album. One of my subscribers or fans of the channel bought me the album. Which was great. He bought me the Ghost album. Let me see if I got it. Oh, too much dead air. I don't want to leave dead air. It's going to take me a minute to find it. I've got quite a... Let's see. My albums, when they're all stacked up, they're like, I don't know, this wide? This many albums? And that's in a very short time. I used to have... Are any of you guys listening to record players, LPs, long playing vinyl? Or are you just sticking with streaming? What kind of... format do you use mostly? I found since I've done this channel, I've gotten back into LPs and also CDs and even cassettes and even 8-tracks. I've got an 8-track I came across. Those I just kind of check out in these used stores, just grab a cool 8-track that's kind of awesome to see after all these years. And I got an 8-track player. Has a little bit of issue with it. I got to put some lubricant in it, get it working smoothly. It was a little noisy. So I'll have 8-track, I'll have cassette, I'll have CD player, I have record player. So I've got all those formats, plus of course streaming and listening on my computer. But I prefer the solid physical, CD or album. I prefer that to any streaming any day. So Robert says there's a new song out from Ghost, hey? Okay. Oh, hey, we got a new commenter here. Tina, hi, I love your reaction to Lateralis. I love Tool. Greetings from Poland. Hey, Poland, how are you doing? Thanks a lot. Yeah, I got the Lateralis LP. It's a picture disc thing. And I got their first or second CD, which I forget the name of the top of my head. But yeah, I went through a lot of Tool reacting last year, and I kind of ran out of Tool to react to. I might do some more reacts to some live Tool stuff. That's about all I'll be doing probably. So we got Max. Hi, Max. How you doing? Max, are you going to keep going with the 2 Mars Voltas that you haven't done? Oh yeah, that's right. You know what? I totally forgot about that. I've just been plugging away here. Yeah, that'll probably happen this year. But don't hold your breath too much for it. It's not going to happen in the near future. I've got a long list of things I want to do for this channel. And I got to take care of my Patreon subscribers priority, so they always get their racks every month. So that's my absolute bare minimum is that. But I want to do some more guitar lessons. I want to do, including Mars Volta. I haven't done any for them. I'd like to do some more guitar lessons for Tool. And also I have to get down to some gear reviews good for the guitarists out there. Some of my gear reviews on my channel have done really well, and I'd be kind of remiss not to keep that going because there's a lot of people out there who like that as well. So Would be cool if I can do this full time, and I could actually envision doing this YouTube channel full time. I could see it. I could be doing gear videos, doing guitar lessons, doing reacts, and I could easily do this channel full time. 40 hours a week, no problem. Uh, Whether it compensates me and pays my bills is the big thing, but I'm trying to figure out how to work that in, because it's kind of like a snowball. It just keeps gradually growing as the channel keeps accumulating more subscribers. I can do more. I can spend more time and know that I'll be compensated in some way. The compensation is not really high enough to quit my day job yet, but I'm actually working toward that, and if it continues, why not? It should be able to happen. Who knows? Could be very soon. Who knows? Robert says, grew up sharing a room with my big brother, and he had all the Queen albums on vinyl, and then came across Kiss Live 2, and that turned me on to them. Yeah, I had a friend. We were all into some different groups in progressive rock. I got my friends into Yes and stuff like that, and we got into Saga and Genesis. And then my friend got into Kiss, and for me, it took me a little while to get into Kiss. That was a little later for me. I was always more for the softer stuff. Kiss was sort of like a bit too hard rock for me. I guess I was not as hard a rock kind of kid as I was in other genres. So, yeah, great. Kiss. Yeah, so keep on commenting. There's 7 guys watching now that I can see. So, what else can we talk about? Yeah. What brand of acoustic would you recommend for a beginner? An acoustic guitar? Godin, Godin. It's actually a Canadian company, and they make amazing quality at a really affordable price, and it's not trash. I mean, even I've tried some cheaper guitars by Fender, who I count on for quality as far as electric guitars. I didn't really feel any attraction to their brand at all. I would stick with Godin if you want to get something. They have a sister company as well. Darn it if I forget what they called. You could probably just Google it. They have a sister company that they put a name of their guitars on. They're excellent as well. So anything to do with Godin or its sister company, which I can't remember their name, go for them. Yeah, so once again, this is just a completely spontaneous chat. I've got a new laptop. I bought a new laptop Black Friday last fall, and I needed a new laptop because the one I bought a couple of years before, I didn't have enough memory. I found I was constantly juggling, on an external hard drive, putting stuff on it there all the time. It was driving me nuts, and I couldn't keep this up for the next 10 years. I like my computer laptop to last 10 years. So I ended up donating my other MacBook to my wife, who her computer was an IBM ThinkPad, and it was just so slow. It was molasses. So it was on its way out. So it was perfect timing. She took over my old computer, and I've got this new one right here. And this one, I haven't done any streaming on it yet, so I thought I better break it in, crack the champagne bottle on the computer here, and just make sure it's going to work and function well. Tell me, what does the microphone sound like? They say it's a pretty good microphone. The little camera in the front here is supposed to be better than the one I had, because I think it was not even a full kind of, it was 720 versus 1280 or something like that. Anyways, so how does it sound? How does my audio sound? This is just the speaker in there, and if it sounds great, that's good. I'll keep going with that. So, Karak46, hi, hello. Can you do a lesson on Analog Kids Solo? I can never find the right way to play it online. Okay, Analog Kids Solo. I'm going to just make a little note for myself here. Analog Kids Solo. Can you hear my keyboard? That's my keyword there. Okay. Sounds clear? Oh, good. Excellent. Yeah, so I made a note about that. You want that lesson for the solo analog kid. I don't remember for sure. Did I do the main lesson for that? I'm assuming I did the lesson for the song, but not the solo. Sometimes I do that. I'll do a lesson for the song, and then I'll do the lesson for the solo later. The only danger in that, including doing part twos, is that sometimes I don't even return to them. So, for example, I've got a lesson that's pretty popular by Yes, it's Yes and You and I did part one, and that was like over a year ago. And some people have asked, where's part two? And I said, well, I'm sorry, I haven't gotten around to it. It just takes a little more setup in my studio. It takes a lot more time. And like I say, I'm not full-time in this channel yet, but I think it would be worthwhile aiming for that goal. I would love to do this full-time. So if you're watching, let me just know in the chat room that where you're watching from. We've got Scotland here. Tina, hey, where are you? Oh, you're in Poland. So we got Scotland, Poland, and where else? Where else? Just let me know in the chat thing there. And if there's any questions you have, any requests too, just let me know what they are. I'll add them to my long list. So let's just say, what's going on here? Well, it's getting up to supper time in Canada, and my part of Canada. I'm going to be going for a quick walk outside after I close this chat. And yeah, this is my kids' shark. They had each one of them, so they've kind of become what do you call them? The little sports character. Every team has its special little animal or something. The shark has done well. I had a really big dog. I don't know, my son stole it back. Well, it's his, so he had every right to steal it back. But he took it, I haven't seen it in months, so I think he missed it. He missed his dog, and I'll have to go find him again, maybe bring him back. So, Guitaric Spin. Oh, all right. Hey, how are you doing, Bill Jones, Bill Jones, and you're in Edmonton. That's pretty close by. Yeah, my wife has a brother in Edmonton, actually, and his family. He works in the oil fields. He's an engineer. What else is going on here? Guitaric Spin. I love Guitaric Spin. I have a feeling it'd be hard to find vinyl by them here in Victoria, Canada. Yeah, I really liked them. I had kind of a crush on the drummer. So I thought she was amazing. She's quite talented. Yeah, great band. So where are you? Jones, are you in Edmonton, or who was from Edmonton here? Sounds like someone is gaming. Same noises as my daughter makes. Yeah, that's my son. My kids, they play a lot of video games, and they are really good at it. Now, you guys, are you good at playing video games? Do you play video games at all? Because I've always been rather poor at video games, even when I started in the 80s and I went to those arcades. I'd always play the shooter games, driving a tank, shooting these little pyramids, driving around. That was my favorite, or Tron. Just the straight ahead shooter games. And because the kids, they play these games, are so complex. There's all these keys you have to remember to do this and do that, and you have to collect the points. It's become incredibly intelligent, and it requires a lot of intelligence, using your intelligence to play. It's not just mindless shooting games, which is what I always liked, the mindless stuff. Yeah, so I'm going to head out for a walk. This was a fun little chat. Once again, I just decided at the last second to do this. This wasn't really something I planned to do. I just ended up doing it. So that's it. I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll probably keep doing these once in a while just to keep in touch with you guys, because there's a lot more gaps now between my videos. I've been much busier in my day job work, and which is sad, because I was, for over a year, maybe 2 years, I was doing a video a day. I was doing at least 30 videos a month, and that's a lot of work. It takes a lot of focus and consistency to do that. but it's not sustainable. At some point, it's just not sustainable when you're a busy guy like me and you got your family. But that's what helps the channel. It's worth doing. It's worth investing your work because it brings your channel up a level, and it plateaus a bit as far as consistency of people watching. And I'll probably have another big spurt of creativity pretty soon. I can just feel it coming on now. I've had a bit of a break kind of from YouTube, and bring the channel up a little wider and a little broader. And then once again, this channel we're going straight up. I've got lots of ambition for this channel, so make sure you stick with the channel. Make sure you've subscribed. Make sure you've liked this video. Click the thumbs up. Support the channel. Watch any old videos you haven't seen. I've got lots of playlists. You know, gear reviews, guitar lessons, music reviews. We're going to do a lot more chatting kind of... Oh, podcasting. That's what you can call it. In a sense, I'm going to start a bit of a podcast going where I'm going to actually be chatting with other experts at progressive rock and tapping into their knowledge. And so we can get the juices flowing for progressive rock, because there's a lot of progressive rock fans who are on this channel. And if you're from Indonesia, I also got a little following there. I was reviewing Alip Bata's videos. He does fingerstyle guitar, which is a very creative form of acoustic guitar playing, and I totally got into that in the late 90s myself. I actually almost had an entire album of original fingerstyle acoustic stuff. Each song was weird tunings. It was just so fun and creative, but darn if I didn't not do it. It was very sad. And then I ended up forgetting a lot of these songs because a lot of the music was very complex. That won't happen again. Someday in the future, maybe I'll make some more fingerstyle acoustic stuff, because I consider it kind of a progressive form of music anyways. All right, so I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm going for a walk, catch a little bit of the last bit of sunshine that's outside, and my kid's screaming away. I told him to be quiet. I said I'm doing a live feed, but kids have short memories, don't they? Okay, so Jonas, a prog rock podcast would be cool. Yeah, thank you, Jonas. It's going to happen. We're going to give it a good title, give it good themes, get some experts, and start talking about music and progressive rock and all that stuff. So thanks for joining us, Jonas, Robert, Sibyl Jones. Thanks for joining Karach46, and who else? Anyone else I'm missing? Tina, Max Jorgen. Hey, how are you doing? Neo Rig. And we'll talk to you all later. Okay, see ya. Bye. Now I got to figure out how to turn this off here. I think stop streaming is probably the button I push. Okay, bye now. And it says, oh, you will not be able to reconnect. Your stream will stop and you will no longer be alive. No, that says you will no longer be live. Okay,